Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm going to show you how to use this easel. First things first, mine's a little different than yours will be. This is one of the first ones, the oil, acrylic, pastel, etc. that I made. Through my own use and through some customer feedback, I've changed design a decent amount since then, but the basics are still the same. So the stuff I'm talking about today will be the same for this one versus the one you have. Secondly, I have all of these things back here pretty loose because I knew I was going to be moving it around. So if it looks like it's wobbly, it is, but that's intentional. If I was actually painting right now, I would of course tighten all these down before I started painting. So the paper towel sling, you're going to put that on. Put your tray on first. I'm going to take the tray off simply so that I can hold it like this and show you what I'm doing, but you're going to want to put the tray on first. Otherwise the elastic ends up trying to get in the way of the legs and it's really annoying. So take the side with the extendable piece or the adjustable piece, put it on over here. You're going to hook it through that notch right there, just both pieces right through the notch. Drop it down through your paper towel roll. Bring it back up the other side, hook it through this notch over there, and you're good to go. It's adjustable, so if you have a brand new mega roll or a really almost empty roll, you can make it shorter or longer based on your preference. Again, probably easier to put the tray on first and then do this. There we go, hook that over, and there you go, adjustable as necessary. For the panel, also pretty simple. I recommend putting it flat before you do it. It just makes it easier, especially when you go to take it off, go back to flat, because then it's really easy to not touch your edges. You're gonna take your panel hook, that's the other piece of elastic that has the hook on it, hook towards the top / back, and also forward. And then you're gonna just put that over. Oh, I just put it on backwards. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna sit that there for just a second. The non-slip pad shelf liner works wonderfully. Don't put it at the very bottom because then it competes with your panel for the amount of space on that little ledge. Lift it up here so that your panel has that whole ledge there. And panel on. There you go. So I'm gonna take the hook. If you feel back here, these two pieces of wood that are glued together so that they can attach to the tripod, the inside one is smaller, and that's intentional so that you can take this elastic, oops, too loose, and notch it right in there. Put the hook on the top. This will go up to more than 14. You can't feel it, of course, but the elastic is pretty loose back there right now. I'm gonna tighten it up. Not too much, just a little bit. You don't need it to be super tight. In fact, you don't want it to be too tight because then you're gonna bow your board and you don't wanna do that. So there we go. And there you go. Oh, it's loose. I told you it was loose. It's still loose. The beauty of it being loose though is that you can take it and you can, you're probably not supposed to do this as, you know, an official artist, but I do because, you know, I'm not worried about that kind of thing. You can turn your panel so that if you're trying to paint like in a certain spot, you can get in there, do a little negative painting with the tip of your brush or whatever without having to worry about trying to contort yourself while you're standing out in the field, which I find really useful. And then you just tighten everything up and you're good to go. Again, when you're finished, flatten it out, take your hook off, and then you can just lift your panel up, your canvas up, without having to actually touch the edges hardly at all, especially if it's bigger than this board. Okay, that's all, and I hope you enjoyed, and please feel free to let me know if you have any questions.